Hi all, welcome to the next video in which we're going to have a look at the function find. The find function has three parameters. The first one is the string we are looking for. The second parameter is the string we are looking in, and the third parameter is not required, but it is the position from which we can start looking. I'll have a look at that just now, but I very seldom use that, as the result again can be quite confusing. The function find is case sensitive, which means that if you are, in this case for example, looking for the word black and you type out lowercase black, find it in this field, you'll get an error, because in the field the typed out word black is capital. If you're looking for lowercase, the result is error. Normally, apart from this case where you have an error, the return value of the find function is a number, an integer indicating the position where the value that you're looking for has been found in the string that you're looking in. So let's have a look. In all Excel cases, a function starts with the equal sign, telling Excel, here comes a function. And the function, I can start typing FIN, and it has found it. I haven't finished typing it, so I can press the tab key and now start typing. It is a string, so I'm going to put it into inverted commas, black, close inverted commas. The next parameter is where I'm looking for it in that string. The last parameter is optional, so I don't have to type it out, and I can go enter. The result 17 is a number indicating that it found the word black on the 17th position. So if you count this out, you'll see that on the 17th position the word black starts, which means that I didn't have to type out the whole word black. I could have gone BL. It will find it as well. Bearing in mind that if there's other words with a BL, for example, there is a BLK here, it would have found that as well. There it is. Now, the problem is that I wasn't looking for BLK, I was looking for black. So be careful for issues like this, where you might find values that are not the values that you're looking for. So it is better to type it all out. And in that light, I would like to show that I can make a variable search. So if I look for the word black, I can go here and say is equal to find, open, find that word, anchor it, because I'm going to copy this formula all the way down, and look for it in this field. Close it, and I get an error. The error indicates that the word black is not found in this field. If I copy this down a couple of times, you'll see that in these fields there's a number, the return value, stating that the word black was found on the 17th position. Here it did not find the word black, so that proves the point that I made earlier. If I had looked for the word BLK, it would have found BLK in here. Now I'm going to introduce another function to get rid of this ugly error. I can go to the beginning of this function, so equals, and then say if error. The if error looks in the value and sees if there is an error in that value, in this case our formula, our function. If there is an error in that function, which in a lot of cases here there is, then, and here's the return value if that happens. So you could do anything. You could put a note, or you could actually create a new function to say what must happen when an error occurs. But in this case, I'm just going to put a little dash. And the dash means that the word, and in this case black, is not found in this string. So we're going to copy this down here. In fact, I'm going to copy it all the way down and back up, doing Shift, Control, and back up. And I've now copied everything. I've copied this function all the way down, which means that the word black, and remember, I'm looking for this value in all the values in this list. I found it on the 17th position, I found it on the 11th position. Here I found it on the 3rd position. And wherever there is a value, I have found the word black. So if I filter this out, I went with filter in previous videos, so I can filter out the dash, and here's all the values where in this list the word black appears. I could change that. Let me first unfilter, select everything, and say let's look for the word red. I have now found the word red wherever there is a value in this function. So on the 5th position the word red appears. In the 4th position the word red appears. And again I can filter out all the dashes, and here we can see that the word red appears in all these fields, in all these cells in this list. Now, when I started, I said that the 3rd parameter is not required, but in the case where we're looking for red, it starts at the 1st position. So I could change the field, the function, and say start looking for the word red in position 5. Enter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it found it because it is 5. If I had changed this to 6, I would get an error because the word red does not start on the 6th position. So from here onwards it didn't find the word red. And be careful that, for example, in the position, in the 10th position, sorry, there, I'm getting errors. I'm looking for the word red. I found the word, I'm looking at the word red, so why didn't it find it? Because this parameter can be confusing. So if I take it out, now it has found it again in the 5th position. So be aware that the 3rd parameter could cause confusion in cases where if you use it and it bypasses the results because it did not find it in the 6th or 8th position. And it's just a word of warning that can happen. In further videos I will have a look at these downfalls in uppercase and lowercase, as I mentioned, but that's a little bit more advanced, and I will come to that, as I said, in later videos. This was, at this point in time, all I wanted to show about the function find. I hope it has been helpful. Thank you very much, and see you in future videos. Thank you very much.